Well, as we head towards closure, just wrapping up this morning, taking a look at another community event that is taking place, and we're talking about the suburb of Homestead Park out here in Johannesburg, and they've got a community event, calling it a community fun day or a community celebration. And to understand what this day is about, what the thinking behind this day is, we are now joined by none other than someone who is extremely familiar with Salam Media, Sister Nafeesa Dangor. Nafeesa, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Juma Mubarak to you and welcome.
Walaikum salam, Brother Inayat. A pleasure always being on the show. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for having us on the show today.
Yes, in fact, interesting this time of the year, always, events are taking place, and we know that, this end of the year functions and jalsas. But yeah, we've got a community fun day, a community celebration. Tell us more, the thinking behind a day like this, and particularly in an area like Homestead Park.
Well, firstly, they say charity begins at home, and it's about the essence behind the fun day is to be able to grow the people in our area, in our community as such. When we look at the people that are doing home industries, we ask ourselves, how is it that we can, besides ourselves supporting them, get others to be able to support them and expose them into the market so that they can grow themselves in their spaces? And it's not just about Homestead Park itself, but if you look at our list, we have many things happening on the day. There's food, there's clothing, there's a lot of stuff for the kids, desserts and savories. We've got drinks, so we've got an array of a little bit of everything for every individual. But also at the same time, we've not just only, should we say, restricted this to the Homestead Park people. We've opened it up to all vendors that would like to be showcased at our fun day, and creating that essence and allowing them to be able to grow in their space, bringing attention and exposure to what they do so that they also can grow their businesses. And this is, as a community, this is what we look at, is how we grow each other and how we grow others out there as well. But the community fun day is also a celebration of the very fact that we've now taken our park back, and assisted by many entities in the city, we've now gotten the park sorted out, cleaned out, and of course we can now use it for the recreational facilities that we were doing before.
Yes, but also I think, Nafeesa, what is important to understand. I think for many of us that have actually grown up in what we know as our traditional areas, whether they were Indian areas or colored areas, whatever areas, and we had the sense of a community spirit, camaraderie. Everybody knew everyone in the community, and that seems to have been lost over a period of time, especially people moving out of the areas, new people coming in. But we seem to have lost some of that, and I'm sure a day like this, will go a long way in bringing
Mm.
communities together, apart from just the other issues that you speak about, the promotion of home industries and all of that as well. So apart from the fun aspect as well, it's about bringing people together again, as communities, like we've always we've been used to.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Brother United. And what it is about is that I think Homestead Park, the community there, has kept that essence where we interact with each other, assist each other. That community interaction is there. We always try and do things where, we kind of get together and stuff like that. So I think for us, it's important to have this day because then we get to interact with other communities and also knit each other together. And I think that's what it's about. For us in the Homestead Park area, I must say, I think I'm privileged to be able to stay in that area. Reason being, that community interaction that you're talking about happens in our area, and people that move out of the area actually miss that interaction.
Well, they certainly do, in fact, and this is the reason why, I don't think I could move out of the area that I live in because of the community as well. But I see, apart from just it being a fun day, those tired limbs need to be stretched as well. The fun walk that is taking place, Nafeesa, tell us more.
Okay, so what we've done is we always every single year. This is our third event. We have it annually, and last year also we had a fun walk, and we are going to be having a fun walk, and it's going to be starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's open to one and all, and we're saying come out, enjoy the air. I know everybody's thinking about the weather, but inshallah, I'm hoping that it's going to be a good day. Come out, enjoy it with us. Let's interact as communities, grow each other, and get to know each other better. And let's create, like you said, that version of interaction that we had in the days when our grandfathers and grandparents existed. They really basically kept everyone together and knitted the communities, and that's what we're looking at doing. And I think that fun walk is something great because we never got to do it in a while due to the issues in the park. But now, alhamdulillah, we've managed to sort that out. And we're really looking forward to meeting everybody that comes from different communities as well, not just our own, and getting to know them and interacting with them in some way.
Yes, well, I'm sure it promises to be a wonderful day. Just take us through some of the activities for the day. I mean, is this going to be a whole day affair? Is there anything else planned,
Yeah,
or is just
so basically, it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. You're looking at plus minus 70 vendors that we are going to be having. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone, including the kids. We are going to be having pony rides for the children, and for those that love, yeah, a bit of something different. There should be some archery happening as well, so they can take a try at that. But the pony rides and jumping castles are going to be happening for the kids, and there are a few spaces. We have like Toyland, and there's a learning hub. We have a kiddies corner. So in the kiddies corner, we will be having stuff for the kids. So we're saying all the family should get together on Sunday, come out. Ladies, take the day off. Don't cook. There's a lot to expect there. And of course, do some shopping and some bonding. I mean, I think this is a nice time for families to get together and just do something.
well, certainly is, and also I see there is a limited entry, in fact, a minimal entry fee of 20 rand, which obviously is nothing. So this is what we are saying. You tell people to save the date and the Homestead Park area and be part and parcel. I mean, you don't have to live in the community, but I'm sure that people from the outside can actually just come, savor the atmosphere, enjoy the day as well with their families.
Most definitely. And we're saying one and all. I mean, you don't have to belong to the community to come. The idea is for us to get to knit with other communities. And we'd love to actually have everybody in that space and come out and just enjoy themselves and get to know each other better.
Well, Nafisa, Jazakallah khairan so much for that and also for taking time out. We wish you all the best, inshallah. And we do appreciate you taking time out and sharing what you have with us.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm sure
we'd
it
also
promises to
like
be a
to
wonderful day, inshallah.
We'd also like to extend our gratitude to Islam Media for always coming on board with these community initiatives and allowing us to showcase that. And I'd also like to thank our councillor and all the entities that have assisted us to be able to change the narrative of that park in some way. It's of course just the beginning, but we're hoping that we can do a lot more and take our spaces back. And as usual, we're always thanking you for jumping on board and allowing us to showcase everyone and giving everybody the opportunity to be exposed into the market.
Jazakallah Nafisa, have yourself a great Jummah as well, and also a wonderful weekend, and wishing you all the best. And we do appreciate your time, as I always say. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Li-
barakatuh.
Likewise, brother Inayat, and we're hoping to see you there to come and join us in all the fun activities that we will be having.
Inshallah, inshallah, I'll bring my running shoes along for the fun walk.
Most definitely. Take care and Jazakallah for having us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nafeesa Dangor joining us this morning. And with that, we have come to the end of this morning's edition of News and Views right here on Salam Media. Once again, have yourselves a great Jummah, a wonderful Jummah. Let us get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us enjoy the mercy, the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And let us enjoy the beauty of this day, the barakah of this day. And let us not forget as we are always encouraged to do. If we haven't, let us recite Surah Kahf and abundant durood, increase the durood and salutations on our beloved Master Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And with that, I'm signing off from myself and the team. Yeah, Assalam Media. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.